So what do you actually need to host a conversation cafe? The most important thing is your warm welcome, and then to go over the process and agreements. But there are a few paraphernalia items that are useful to have with you. First, you want to have something in the cafe that designates the table, so when somebody walks in and doesn't really know, they're feeling kind of tentative where to go, they see at a glance where you are, that yes, there really is a cafe and there's where I go. So we have signs that you can download off the website, and sometimes we bring a little checkered tablecloth as sort of our insignia. The most important object to have with you is a talking object, which actually could be anything, although we like to use these little world koosh balls as our talking objects, but you could use a stone, you could use, some people use a timekeeper to help people not go on and on, or any found object, or just pull something out of your purse like your eyeglass case. The important thing is that with this talking object, the two rounds really start to help us move from small talk to big talk. When you are holding that talking object, you know it's your turn. So you could even pause, you could be silent for a moment, you can reflect, helping you speak from a much deeper and wiser place. And you know, as long as you're holding it, no one's going to interrupt, and everyone is listening from their deepest place as well. You can pass. You don't have to speak when you have the talking object. So that's the most important thing to have. And if you forget the one you intended, just pull something out of your purse. It's also good to have the actual cafe cards that explain the agreements and the process, so everyone can look at those and take them home so they can bring it out to their workplace or to their home and start to spread the initiative. And then another thing we find very handy is to have some cards on the table. Sometimes when we're listening, our mind gets triggered, other thoughts come in and it distracts us. So if I could just jot down that thought, I know I can release it and bring my attention back to the conversation. So we like to have index cards and pencils at the table. And then the one other thing that can be helpful is some kind of name tag. You can just use computer labels, or I've even used masking tape. It makes it more friendly and easier for people to know who's at the table when they have that. But again, the most important thing is to just bring yourself and your warm, welcoming presence.